I'm Dale Stockton, Editor-in-Chief of Law Officer Magazine, lawofficer.com. We're at the IACP conference. And with me today is John Chigos from PlateSmart. We're going to talk about their product, license plate reader technology, and how their product may be just a little different than anything else you've seen. So, John, for anybody that's been living under a rock for the last several years, give them a license plate reader 101.
License plate reader 101 would be the fact that the camera, video camera, can actually read a license plate from a distance, convert it to data. That data can then be used to search any of the databases, NCIS, or in Florida, FDLE, and local databases. So we can go national, or we can do proprietary databases. So what the importance there is, capturing criminals, capturing child molesters, Amber Alerts, and also securing secured facilities with an inexpensive product that is actually better than the traditional hardware software solutions.
Okay, so you're leveraging technology to check plates incredibly fast against a wanted list. That's the essence of it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's several manufacturers out there that do license plate readers. You guys have a little bit different approach. What sets you apart? What is unique about your company?
I believe we're the truly only software company out there, because after carefully reviewing other technologies, you see that they are bound to use other cameras that they're associated with. ICP has to use an access camera. Many other cameras are proprietary to the software. We're camera agnostic. Basically, we can use analog, IP cameras, off-the-shelf cameras. We don't have to spend $3,000 to $5,000 for cameras. We're also totally covert, so there will never be an issue in the future about having cameras mounted on cars or having a profiling issue with cameras mounted on the car. Our price point is 1 to 4 times less than the traditional LPR system. It's really, the websites are really misleading in the sense that they all say they're the most accurate. I've asked on many different sites for everyone to provide accuracy data, because we actually do provide accuracy data. We provide expert testimony, we provide references from law enforcement, we provide a white paper of how we calculate and estimate the accuracy of another system.
Most LPR systems rely on IR, and that plate capture ends up being a black and white. You guys take a different approach. You're grabbing a color image and you're working with that, which shows you more detail on the plate, right?
Absolutely. We grab a color image which allows for the system to get greater contrast. It allows for the system to basically capture the image in color so the officer can glance over and not have to try to read that black and white image, which is faded in many cases, and can respond while he's driving. There's a lot of talk about legislature coming out that an officer will have to pull off on the side of the road and enter into his computer what the data is that he's seeing to match it up, make sure it is what it is, because they do have to go through procedures set up by law enforcement that they verify that this is an actual plate that is on a BOLO list, be on the lookout for.
All right, John, I want to thank you for giving us some insight into the power of LPR and specifically how your company takes a little bit different approach. So what we're going to do now is hear from Randall Razik, system engineer for PlateSmart, about the power of the software and how it can effectively give an alert to an officer in the car.
Hi, I'm Randall Razik at PlateSmart Technologies, and I'm here to show you the interface that we use for our license plate recognition software. This is what an officer would see while on patrol in his vehicle. What he'll see is a live video of the camera, which is a standard network camera. He has a list of all the plate reads as the vehicles go by, and while the reads are being done, they're getting instantaneously looked up against hot lists, and when there is a hot list, hit when a car goes by and the suspicious vehicle justification pops up, what the officer will see in his vehicle is an alert that pops up in real time. And you should see a demonstration here in about 25 seconds of that. The point here with our technology is that it runs on the officer's laptop. It's very cost effective, uses standard security cameras, and because of that, agencies can deploy many more of these than they could ever have thought of doing in the past with older technologies. So this is an example of what an officer would see in his vehicle as a car goes by. It's looked up against a hot list and then returns a positive result for suspicious activity. In this case, it's an auto theft and parking violations. Really hard to tell which one's more serious, but this is a demo. But this is what the officer would see, and that pops up against his system over everything else, including his dispatch. So he takes immediate action to verify or discard that read. So you get positive identification of the offense and positive identification of the offender.
If you'd like any additional information about PlateSmart's amazing product, please go to PlateSmart.com and you'll be able to see all the information there, as well as you can call any one of us at the company. We'd be happy to answer any question. Thank you very much.